I don't think they look great. Like they're the bottom of the barrel. This was a bad day to do this video. No! No! I need help. Happy Tuesday. It's a great Tuesday. Our friend Lauren, who has been kind of like a daughter to me, maybe a younger, I'm gonna say younger sister because I don't want to feel like I'm that old. She was in our 4-H group growing up. I was her 4-H leader, and she's just really bonded with my daughter as an older sister, and for me, kind of a younger sister, and a part of a larger circle. My friend Virginia is about 10 years older than me, and then it's me, and then it's Lauren, and then it's Jess. So we're kind of plucked from 4 different generations, and we like to get together, whether that's through FaceTime or like a Sunday morning brunch kind of thing at Virginia's kitchen table. We like to get together and just talk and, I don't know, just hang out as 4 women from 4 different generations and different perspectives and different life goals and all the things, and we just like to eat. So we picked her up from the airport last night. We were surprising Jess, and I think we accomplished that. Jack is off for reading week actually this week, so it's been nice having him around. He's been helping me in the house fix receptacles and do electrical stuff that has needed to be done. So it's nice having her home, and she's been on the road. She's been traveling the world basically for the last year, so we just nicely got her home. And today I want to go across the road and weigh some of those market lambs, what's left of that group, that September group. They're rounding in the last part of their 5th month, and I like to basically, whatever's left at the end of a lambing group after about 5 months, I like to clean it out when there's a trailer load full, and I'll take them to the sales barn. I want to go through the weights, through the average daily gains, and show you kind of what is that tail end of a group? What am I looking at when it comes to market weights and average daily gains? You know, is it worth, you know, holding on to them a little longer to give them a chance to gain, or is it good just to take my losses now and sell them as is? So I just want to go through that. I've never really taken you through, you know, the last group that gets shipped. So I want to do that today. Jess is waiting for me. I have to print off another feed sheet for her because we weaned those ewes yesterday. So it's going to be loud. I warned her it'd be loud, but we'll go and join her in a sec. We must have missed a lamb. Actually, I think the lamb jumped in from the other pen. There was a lamb yesterday. There was 3 left in this pen we went back to get, and the one literally hurtled over the gate back there and went into the other pen, and then overnight, I guess, it's like I found my mommy again. Other than that, they're not terribly loud, but there's lots of feed. Maybe they're happy that the children are in daycare now. Not sure. These guys are a little louder. Good morning. They're all squished to the back. Let's go see what they're doing. What are you guys doing? Why are you all there when you got all this room? Really? Likely they haven't figured out the water yet, if I had my guess. Oh, that doesn't help. I think I might feed them just to get them a little quieter. These are the ones that we weaned last week, and you can just see the difference in noise, right? Like these ones are fine. Hey kids! So they do transition fast. It's just, this is day 1 for these guys, so they're a little chatty. Aren't ya? Yeah. Here are the old ones. So they'll probably weigh up pretty good today. They were really close a couple weeks ago when I weighed them, but they just weren't quite there. So we will take the rest. I don't even know. I can't even, maybe, would there be 30 left in this pen? So easily fit on the trailer. Hey, buddy. Okay, this didn't take too long because there's not very many lambs left, but I got everybody into the, pushed up into the chase area, I guess, and into the crowding tub. And these guys will go in on their own probably. They're just a little bit older and have done it a few times, so it's a much nicer experience than the weaning weights, which probably has to be done tomorrow. So when they go through, I am actually going to put them back in their pen and just clean out this pen tomorrow. So usually I dump it in this pen and that's what I ship out of, but because I'm doing the whole group together, I'm just gonna dump them back in and set up my shipping handling system kind of reverse as to, it usually comes out this way, and I'll just bring it out this way. Just got my Gallagher and I'm gonna set it up. It's Bluetooth, this scans the ear tags. You've seen this before. And then all their data should come up on here, and then I can analyze it later. This is a scale. It's got a weighing load cell, and then it connects to this and shows me how much they weigh. I just noticed this lamb was really babying her foot, her back left. I'm probably going to keep her back, and the problem is now I have to medicate it, so this lamb's going to have to stay with me now for probably a month because of a withdrawal. Grab more. I will head back to the office, go through the numbers, figure out kind of how they did. It seemed like they did okay. I think they look dumpy. I don't think they look great. Like they're the bottom of the barrel. So we'll see though. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. I noticed there were some quints in this group and they were at the top end. So that surprised me. I'll see if they were bottle babies or if they were legit with mom. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. This is why I wear these, because I need to plug them out. This was a bad day to do this video. Holy. Post-wean, day 1. I'm gonna tear everything down and check on Jess to make sure she's still okay. Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's shipping day. I know I didn't finish the video yesterday. I have the trailer all hooked up still from the other day, which is nice. It saves me a job. I did go through those numbers yesterday and I have it in my little book. So I'm gonna bring it with me when I go to load those lambs and we could go through the numbers then. I've got to run out to the barn early. I've got the people coming to fix my telehandler, so they need it like mid-morning, so I want to make sure all my chores are done because it's my baby and I'm really sad she has to go to the hospital. It's hopefully short term and get it fixed because I have a whole bunch of work I got to get done here shortly. Yesterday too, I finally finished my, I believe it was second cut haylage, so now we just are gonna start our third cut bag here. So I've texted my feed guy. He's gonna come and take a feed sample. I think we have one from when we harvested, but I like to get one when it's all cured and ready to go. So I think he's at a meeting, but I think he's gonna come and grab a feed sample, get it analyzed by the nutritionist, and we'll have a new feed ration. But this is it. This has to last me until the beginning of June when we get at first cut again. So we're definitely going to be relying a lot more on the corn silage to get us through and Belinda's dry hay as a mix. But this always makes me nervous when I get to the last bag and I've got March, April, May, three almost 4 months of feeding to get through still. I can hear the truck picking up my telehandler right now. I just finished feeding. They're quiet, eh? 2 days post-wean. Really quiet. It's so much quieter with less lambs in here. It's weird. Weird. The guy that came to pick up my telehandler was like, "Did you flip this?" I'm like, "No." Anyways, I got my trailer here and then I remembered that, I don't know if you remember, but I broke that lock that the receiver gets pinned in with, and it took me forever to find a bolt that would fit. So here I am. They're calling for snow squalls, so I want to get up to the sales barn before I get snowed in, so to speak. All right. You'd think I'd get good at this after a while. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Sheesh. So I've got Jack, I think, coming over, but I'm gonna see if I can load them on my own first. So I have the whole handling system set up. I'll show you what that looks like. So the ramp into the trailer, and then through here. Now this is set up the other way now. Usually they're in here and I bring them this way, so this is a little backwards for me, but hopefully we will get them in no problem. need help. Okay, all locked and loaded, 31 lambs. It was, well, you saw what it was like, so I'm not gonna pretend that was easy. It wasn't. And some days are good loading and some days are not good loading. By the time Jack got there, I had him loaded, so there's that. How bad is bad? So how bad is the last group, the bottom of the barrel, so to speak? I did the final numbers yesterday on my computer. There was 31 lambs in this group. There was actually 33, but one has kind of weird legs that I just didn't want to send. And the other one has a bad leg that I had to medicate, so I can't send that one. The average weight of this group, so this is the bottom pack. So this is, you know, every other week I've been taking off the top end. So anything over 105 pounds. So I've been shipping this group for a good month, and I usually start at 3 months, but I think I was lambing, so I didn't get at it till they're like 4 months old. So the average weight of this group was 101 pounds, which actually isn't too bad for your last ones in a group, because you do have some smaller ones, and my smallest one was 52.5 pounds, and the heaviest one was 117 pounds, and the overall average daily gain on this particular group in the trailer was 0.57, which makes sense if you figured out when their birth date was. There was three lambs in this group were actually out of a set of quints, and the one was a bottle baby, and it did the best. It was 116 pounds with an average daily gain of 0.66, and 2 were left with mom, and one was 112 pounds and one was 105 pounds. So 3 quints out of the 5 actually made their target weight in 5 months, so that's outstanding. There was 24 ewe lambs in this group and only 7 ram lambs, and the ram lambs were probably some smaller. The ram lambs are usually the first ones out the door, so I'm not surprised that this load has mostly ewe lambs. Problem with ewes, they're typically, in my barn anyway, the slowest to get to that 105 pounds. And I've talked to a few producers and they said, and actually ewes will put on a little more fat than rams, so you don't actually really want that with the ewe lambs. The ones that are left, so the bottom pack that were left, 3 were quints, like I said, 2 were singles, 6 were triplets, and 20 were twins. So just to give you an idea, like, they weren't all singles. If they were all singles, I should probably quit. So that is the group. I actually did a whole final analysis on my on that September group as well, and I'm gonna go through and do my June group and my March group. and actually this last pass group, because I am going to my health club peer group meeting on Monday, so I have to fill out all my templates that will have all these results. Whether I can do a video on that by then, it's getting pretty tight for time for getting some of this stuff done, and I've still got a ton of work to do in the barns, and I'm down a telehandler and all the things. So I'm going to try and beat the snowstorm and get these off to market. Thanks for watching.